it's Riri. Today's video is all about the Missha Beauty, the Perfect Cover BB Cream. It has SPF of 42. I did get shade number 25. It says it is a BB cream that provides a full coverage finish while offering skincare benefits to the skin to achieve an impeccable and moisturized complexion. If you guys already know and you are familiar with me and my skin, I am 46 and a half, and I have very dry textured skin. I have a lot of redness, broken capillaries, I do have rosacea. We have all the things. We have signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, and I don't like full coverage foundation. But I recently saw, and I cannot remember for the life of me who it was, you guys. If I can remember and figure it out, or if you're watching and you know it was you, let me know. But I saw their video and I was like, you know what, that looks really, really beautiful on them, and I bought it through like their Amazon thing. So whoever you were, thanks for the recommendation. But when I see this foundation and see claims and stuff like that, I do see that it has beautiful full coverage while also offering a skin-like quality to the skin, so I'm hoping I like it. As per usual, I am hydrated. We will go in with primer on one side. The other side will be totally naked. It'll just be my skin, and we'll do a wear test. We'll see how does it apply. We will turn the lights all the way down, get up close. Y'all know the drill. So again, I got shade number 25, warm beige. I like the packaging, and this was like 12 bucks. I like the packaging here as well. It kind of reminds me of my old favorite, the Wonder Beauty. If you know, you know. I loved that foundation so much. It does have a pump. I will say this doesn't feel very full. Like, it almost feels like somebody already used it, which kind of scares me some. So there's our packaging. It does have a lid. It does not lock in place, not that I'm aware of. And then it is a squeezy pump. So let me pump a little bit on my hand, literally like a tiny bit. Upon kind of first application, it seems quite thick. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of a thinner formulation of like Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Like, it feels kind of frothy and kind of fluffy, if you will. I'm gonna start by laying a little bit of this on the not primed side first. And I will normally work from the back of my hand, but put the foundation brush to the back of my hand. But for today, I'll just kind of go here. So this is how much we are starting with. I don't smell anything at all, which is good, because I don't like to smell. I mean, I'm a sunscreen fan. You guys know that. I rave about it. I talk about it. I always say, please use it. But I don't like an overtly strong scent of SPF. The color for right now is absolute perfection. So that is a good thing. I never really know, kind of as we're transitioning in between seasons. Hello, little hair. As we're transitioning from, you know, season to season and stuff like that, because in the summertime I'm quite tan, and then of course in the wintertime, you know, the tan goes away. So I'm going to pick up this last little bit here, and you guys can see it kind of started here, and I like to place the bulk of the product here. I am a less is more beauty, and then I like to kind of pounce it out. I feel like that is definitely not full coverage at all, but I do not feel like I used a lot. So here is what kind of a half of a coat, I guess, looks like. It actually looks really pretty, but I can definitely see like substantial redness still. And I'll get you guys close real quick. So you can see on this side just how red I am. We have broken capillaries, all the things. So yeah, I actually really like how it looks. There's generally an emphasis on my texture. That's normal for me. I have skin. I am human. It doesn't bother me. What I'm looking for is, does it cover everything without kind of settling in my fine lines and wrinkles? And it's kind of strange that literally as I'm talking to you guys, I feel like it is setting down. So I feel like as you're kind of first applying it, it's a little bit more satin-esque and more skin-like, but kind of almost instantly it's drying down. I feel like if you have drier skin like myself, you would not need to set this down or anything. I am gonna do like I normally would. Let me go ahead and put a little bit more on the back of my hand. Again, I'm not using a whole lot. I'm going to buff it and put it into the brush equally. And then again, kind of just through here where I have that redness at, I'll add some additional product. I'm looking for ease of use, blendability. Does it smell funky? Does it feel heavy? Is it, you know, kind of gathering and settling in fine lines? And most importantly, if you're new, I'm sorry, most importantly for me is just I want an even canvas. You know, I don't mind seeing my skin through. Like I said, you know, this is my skin, this is who I am, but I do like for my redness to be covered. Yet, in my opinion, and just, you know, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, it's not full coverage. I am kind of afraid to take it to that point of full coverage. I think you probably could continue to build this up. For me though, and looking right here in my mirror that's super close, I feel like it looks great. I am not seeing an emphasis on like fine lines or wrinkles or anything like that. So let's get close again. I'll turn the light all the way down. All right, so far so good. Definitely getting some emphasis on texture and stuff over here. And I will note too that that the left side of my face is generally it's just kind of a little bit more dry or a little bit more textured, because that was obviously the side, you know, is the side that when I'm driving, that's the side that's kind of touching the sun. I am on this side going to go in with my Ole Henriksen, the Banana Bright Face Primer, one of my all-time favorites. I love it. It is a standby for sure. If you're looking for what I would call a semi-dupe, Milani has one that is for way cheaper, smells just as nice, offers a beautiful level of hydration. This is not going to give any type of, you know, coverage, blurring, anything like that. This is solely because this is a more full coverage type foundation. I just wanted something a little more hydrating. So we'll see if it wears any differently or looks any differently on the hydrated side. Oh, I always forget how damn good that smells, y'all. I love this stuff. All right, so same thing on this side. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to disperse it evenly in my brush. I generally also, you guys, even if I hate a foundation, and I say this a lot, I will always revisit a product unless it literally, like, I just hated the texture, hated how it smelled, it broke me out, whatever the case may be. Because different primers, you know, maybe because different primers may work a little bit differently. Maybe I prepped, you know, a little bit differently. Maybe I wasn't quite as hydrated that day. Maybe I needed a different brush. Maybe it works better with your hands. Maybe it works better with a sponge. So kind of take that with a grain of salt, you guys. Like, if I don't like this, I will revisit it, and I always update you guys, like in the comments and stuff like that, throughout the video. Okay, I much prefer this side. I just feel like that little kiss of extra hydration made all the difference in the world for me. And of course, I'm not quite as kind of red, and my pores and stuff are not quite as bad on this side. I still have quite a bit on the back of my hand. Let me go ahead and wipe that off before I accidentally get it on my clothes. Okay, loving this side. Let's get close again. So you can definitely see the difference kind of texturally. That normally goes away if I set it with a little bit of powder. Let's turn the light all the way down. Ooh, it looks pretty. Okay, I didn't blend that part right there. Didn't mean to flip y'all off. Ooh, you guys, I'm liking this. I honestly didn't really think I would like it, or didn't feel like I would like it. That is pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go about my day. I have a preference for this side. What do you guys think? But I do think this side is just as pretty, and this side, for me, I would not set this down. I do not feel like I would personally have to set this down. Maybe if you have oily skin, or for myself, if I just wanted to kind of diffuse my pores just a little bit, I'd probably go in with a pore filling primer first, and then just dust, like the faintest little bit of powder just in that area. Like this side right here, it looks beautiful, okay? And I do like, even though it is slightly more matte, it's more of like a satin or skin-like quality to the skin, so I do agree with the claims. I'm not really seeing, let me read that again. full coverage with skincare benefits and moisturization. Maybe I'm just not seeing full coverage on me just because I do have so much redness and stuff like that. So I would, I don't know. I think it depends on your level of coverage, or maybe you wanted to go in with a sponge and kind of really apply in specific areas. Maybe you could also do that. So yeah, I'm going to go around but I'm going to go ahead and go about the rest of my day. Here is another look. So far so good. Even in my nose, where most foundations, and it just is what it is, will kind of settle and gather right here, and it's not doing that. I kind of also get that in my big 11s right here as well as right here. So I'm not seeing an emphasis on that kind of stuff. Definitely some emphasis on pores. Again, that's fine by me. I think it looks beautiful. Okay, y'all, I will be back at the end of the day to give you guys some final thoughts and do a check-in. Alright beauties, it's only been about an hour, but even just sitting here like filming other videos and kind of cleaning up and stuff like that, prepping for other videos, looking in my mirror really close, I'm like, damn, this is looking really pretty. And I feel like I speak to this a lot, specifically if you have more dry skin, textured skin, things like that. I like that after that first kind of hour or two after I wear something that maybe at first seems a little thicker, more full coverage, more heavy, I like that in a little bit of time it kind of looks more lived in, and that is what this is doing, and it is making me love it even more. You guys can see, like, even not on the prime side, of course this side to me looks a little prettier, just a little bit more kind of, just a little bit more skin-like and a little bit more luminous. But there's something about how this is looking as I'm wearing it, you guys. It is looking so freaking pretty. And of course, I will come back at the end of the night, but I did want to update. Like, I was sitting here wrapping up other videos, and I was like, damn, that look like this side? Baby, that looks beautiful. There's no powder, there's no nothing. And that's the reason I like to do different lightings, do a side with primer, without, do check-ins. I don't generally like to add any other makeup on top because things can also affect how this wears and stuff like that throughout the day. So yeah, we get to see a bare bones foundation review. Alright, I will see you guys at the end of the night. Alright y'all, hopefully y'all can hear me okay, and I'm sure you hear the train and my air conditioning. I'm sorry. It has been about 3.5 hours. It literally doesn't look any different. It looks a slightly more kind of lived in, like I like. This side I think looks amazing, and I think it looks so good, you guys. This side, I still like it. I still feel like I look, you know, perfected and stuff like that, but this is outside in natural lighting. No bells, no whistles. I don't feel like it's settling or anything like that. Y'all, this is so pretty. And I feel like, even though it's not crazy hot, like it's actually pretty cool right now, which is great. It cooled down a lot in the last few hours. I feel like even in like the dead of summer, this is probably going to be really long lasting. But alright, okay, I'll update again at the end of the night. Alright beauties, it is the end of the night. I have to say I'm going to give it pretty damn near perfect. I'm going to give it like 4.75 out of 5 yellow hearts. The only reason I'm not giving it a full 5 is because I would not personally call this full coverage, and it claims to be. And because it has just a slight emphasis on texture. If you don't have textured skin and stuff like that, and or you're somebody like me and it doesn't bother you, I don't think you'll care. I have kind of accumulated a tiny kiss, a little whisper of some kind of natural oils peeking through, like right around here, maybe even like a little bit through here. I definitely still prefer, as you can see this side, it's just a little bit more glowy, a little bit more kind of plump looking, having that primer and stuff. But yeah, I honestly wish that I would have discovered this in the summertime, because I think that it would wear beautifully in the summertime. This is a freaking win. I like it so much. I am going to link it in my Amazon storefront, so it will be linked below for you guys. Y'all know I don't always say that things that are hyped deserve the hype. I think this does deserve the hype. I love it.